Evening Valiants, I'm joined by manager John Askey after our 4-3 away defeat against Walsall. Gaffer, I think the only way to sum that one up is a game of two halves, really.
Well, we've gone in at half time, obviously 2-0 up. I think we're going to cruise to a win. They had a couple of chances early on, and then we dominated the game. Come out second half, and we just shot ourselves in the foot right from the off. It's straightforward, straight ball that should be dealt with. We've not dealt with it again in between the two centre halves. Corner where we've left the man. And, we've done great then to get back in the game and make it 3-2. And you think, just see it out now. But again, defensively, it's just not been good enough, and it's cost us.
Defensively, we did have obviously one of the best records in Sky Bet League 2 last season, so it's just disappointing not to be able to close it out in that second half, isn't it? Yeah,
nothing's changed how we go about things. Just individual mistakes, and it's happened in too many games now, and it keeps happening. So obviously we've got to try and do something about it.
And from your perspective, what do you think is the best way to address those issues?
We've got a week's training, so we'll look at the personnel, and then it might be that it just needs a bit of a shake-up. We've been quite loyal to people because they've done really well for us. So sometimes it comes that you need to change it.
And do you think it could be a case of tired legs at times because of the heavy fixture schedule that we've had?
Not really. You should relish playing, especially if you're playing at the back. It's not like being a forward or a midfield player where you're having a run here, there and everywhere. A lot of it's about positional sense, so you expect defenders to be able to cope with it quite easily.
And while it's easy to focus obviously on the negatives after a defeat, there were some positives to take from the likes of Alex Hurst's performance, Devante Rodner's goal, Tom Conlon as well has had a great performance, and it's hard to discuss the positives after something like this.
It is, but you feel gutted for the people that, the ones that are doing really well, and even the ones who have not done so well. Obviously they're not doing it on purpose, but no, there's a lot of good players. As you say, Alex has done well again, and Tom Conlon, Scott Burgess, David Moore when he came on, Devante's got another goal. Tom Pope scored a terrific goal to get us on our way, and but it's all in vain, isn't it, if you don't keep clean sheets, or you only have to keep two more out of the game, and we obviously won, but it's just really, really disappointing.
And how important now is this week ahead of Barrow for the lads to get recuperated and obviously just we'll get the defensive shape sorted for that game?
It's massive, because I thought today was a really important game, because if we'd have got a win today, we'd probably be a couple of points outside the playoffs. So the longer that doesn't go on, where we don't get a run going, then you're going to fall further and further behind. So it's important. Obviously Boxing Day now is another massive game for us.